This is Funko Fusion Deluxe Edition. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this was a game that sort of, oh look, I'm burned completely. This is a skull face now. So this is a game that released, I think about like a year or so ago. Which is odd, because this is kind of billed as a new game, which it kind of is, which is a bit strange. So like, what it actually looks like this is basically just like a re-release of the game, but it includes all of the different like content that the game had with like improvements and stuff, which is quite fascinating. So we're gonna be kind of taking this in as He-Man and stuff, and then sort of talking about it. So like the game is a new game, quote unquote. Like it's got a new, set of achievements, which is interesting. Like you look here, it's like new achievement list, fresh achievement list. But it's like it's the same game. It just has more like content worlds. There's like over 60 characters from different universes, different setups, different crossover adventures and events, everything from like Back to the Future to Jaws, The Thing, Chucky, The Umbrella Academy, Five Nights at Freddy's, Masters of the Universe, and so much more. So it definitely looks like they fixed a lot of the issues, I guess you would say, because this game definitely had some problems. When it came out, I remember trying to like stream this and stuff and being like, this is, things weren't working well and stuff. So it definitely seems like they worked on kind of improving that aspect of the game. But I mean, like, obviously it is still, it's still the same Funko experience. So it's basically like, I guess you would say, if you remember the Lego games from back in the day, you do the Lego co-op games and that, and you play them, and they were quite fun adventures with different like IP sort of stacked in. And this is kind of like a bit of a spiritual successor to that sort of a concept. Like it's those, but instead of that, it's Funko Pops, which I think Funko Pops also are not really in style anymore. I don't even think they were in style. When like this game came out like a year or so ago. So I mean, it's definitely still people that collect them, but they're not in the zeitgeist like they were, if that makes sense. Like everybody was gifting or buying or collecting or whatever Funko Pops for a while there. It was a big thing, and there was like 4 billion versions of Funko Pops for everything, and I'm sure the company made a good amount of money, with Funko Pop stuff. But yes, it is kind of fascinating to be like taking a look at this, because like when I was going to check it out, I was like, Funko Pop's Deluxe Edition. I was like, what is the point of this? And then it's like, basically what I was reading was like, oh yeah, this is like a new game. Like it actually says that. It's like, oh, this is a brand new game or whatever. But it's like, this is, brand new release brings even more characters. But it's the same game. It just comes with the content that was sort of like, not available and stuff, and it's just kind of like, oh, okay, but it is the same thing. I guess it's technically different because there's a different achievement stack to it. But you get so many more characters and worlds and things to interact with. And I guess that's kind of cool, and you you switch between the different worlds, the different characters, and you do like missions based on the different, I guess you would say, stories that exist. So like if you wanted to do like Hot Fozz, which is pretty cool, you kind of go through like a quick version of the story, and essentially it's like the folks that like I said, they did the Lego games, and then they're like, oh, we could do it with Funko Pops, and I don't think it was quite as it wasn't as successful, as Lego games. So there you go. That's kind of the background story as to like what is going on with this. But as per usual, it's still. Do we need another one, or? There we go. It's a 4K resolution, 60 FPS, spatial sound support, online co-op for up to 4 players. The ultimate crossover come to life. But yeah, it's definitely a bit odd. Because yeah, this is the same thing that happened the first time I played this. I guess it's just more of a super edition of a game you already maybe played or experienced. It's just better now. Uh-oh. Oh no. Good thing it gave me a backstory. He killed the fox! It's also a bit more mature than the Lego games. Like, it's silly because it's just like Funko Pops, but the concepts are definitely a lot more mature in that. Still quite entertaining though, I guess. You know, if you want to see your TV, movies, and other kind of like crossovers kind of combined here. Escape does it all. Not the crown. Why does the crown get so much power? Now the crowns have been sent across the universe. He's too powerful. No, that's just unsettling. Are you still alive with your skeleton sticking out like that? But yeah, like I said, this is just like part of the game. Like a lot of it, you're actually doing like story-based stuff based on the different IPs. This is just kind of like an opening thing that kind of gets you into the flow of it all. It's just funny because it was like right back to the old, you know, Lego woes of like performance problems and bugs and stuff. And at least I guess they maybe clean that up a bit here. I need more purple goo. Fire. Really? Fire the goo. It's just kind of like a big advertisement for Funko Pops if you think about it. Hey, at least you get a version of the game that comes with more stuff. And you can double stack if you're in Xbox achievements. Because I know that's always exciting. Down you go. Thank you, Mecha Freddy. He's just skull and bones. He's gotta go and... I feel like the performance is a bit off on this too. Tis but a scratch, but like you've gotten a weird like skin and bones. Thanks for the Funko key. It's time to be He-Man, or the He-Man universe, by the power of Grayskull. Where's She-Ra? Because then it'd be like, for the honor of Grayskull. I kind of wanted to be He-Man. They took He-Man from me. I have the power. Yeah, and then just plays it like Lego games would, where you go like this place. Bring on He-Man. Or sorry, Prince Adam. Yeah, the performance is definitely questionable in this. Wait, what am I doing with this? Shoot that crystal. What? Shoot that crystal and it'll power up the portal next to it. Then step into the portal ring. Is that not the crystal up there? Oh. Okay. Cool. Still amazing the performance is so questionable in this. But yeah, I did the Hot Fuzz stuff when this came out. It was a lot of fun. Basically, they're trying to look up for like a new way to take over for the, like their Lego game concept. But yeah, this performance in this is really quite abysmal. There's too many of them, what are we gonna do? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like love and care spent in each of these universes, which is kind of nice. Like if you're a fan of like any of the series, they actually do a really good job like creating the world of it, but in like the style of this Funko Pop madness. Which again is kind of just like a giant massive advertisement for all these IPs and, you know, Funko, but it's cool. Defend the towers. Is that KFC? And there's actually a bucket of KFC. That's finger looking good. Honestly, not even sure what we're attacking right now. But like, what is our motivation? I'm just so confused as to like why I'm doing what I'm doing. Make it make Funko sense. Fight off the evil minions. I have all these items, like, what do I do with these weird symbols? Where do I put them and what do I do with them? There's too many of them. My controller vibrations are out of control. This is such a weird experience. Can't teleport to any of these better places. I'm not He-Man out of here yet. Beware that I have the power. How many waves am I gonna have to take out here? It's such a peculiar gaming experience. Honestly, it's just a bit strange. I think we're gonna die. Anyways, it's got some fun to it, but this is just going on forever. No! Don't worry, I just die and respawn. It's like I never even died in the first time.